What's up? I just wanted to finally get this video done. This is like the 5th attempt I've tried to do this. I tried to do one where I actually walk through it and talk to without just doing straight up pictures, but neither of my two cameras were being helpful, so until I get new cameras, I'm gonna do it this way. This is my Happy Planner. This is one of the 2015 covers. I know they just released a whole bunch of stuff, or releasing a bunch of stuff on the 1st, and I want them all, but I'll have to do this one because I just got this one. I've only had it for like 2 months, but I'm really excited about the washi. I'm probably going to order that as soon as I can. And then they've got like a hole punch thingy. I don't know if anybody knows how the Happy Planners work, but they're arc bound, so instead of like having to open things, you just kind of stick them in there. You can search like arc bound planners and it explains how they work. But they now have a hole punch. I've just been doing it by hand, which is fine. Yeah, was trying to decide between a Happy Planner and the Erin Condren, and the Happy Planner won out because A, I really like the arc bound system. It's really easy to get things in and out. B, as much as I love the Erin Condrens, they're kind of pricey, and I couldn't convince myself that I wanted to spend that much money on a planner, even though I thought they were really awesome. Plus, these are just as good, and so, yeah, there's the cover. Next, we'll be talking about my December calendar page. The snowman, the tree on the far right, the snowflakes at the top are all from wrapping paper. Since, it's Christmas time, so I thought I would do wrapping paper for that. The tree on the 25th is something on the cut out of a magazine that I just decorated. The Happy Holiday sticker is some stickers that I bought from Hallmark last year to put on back of Christmas cards. The stars are just some of those like cheap stars you see like in sorry, there's a cat on my lap and he's distracting me. The cheap stars that you see for like in teacher catalogs and stuff like that. And then I just used gel pen to decorate, and so yeah, I keep a lot of my layouts very simple, very plain. I just add a little bit of color. I don't cover everything. I like to have room to write. I mean, obviously it doesn't look like I did much in December, but I like to be able to have room to write as much as possible. So, yeah. This first week, the November 30th through the 6th is really plain, because I got the Happy Planner for my birthday, which is the 5th of December, so I wasn't really able to do anything with it until the 6th. So this one I just kind of did some journaling about like what we did on my birthday, what we did the day before, and then the first day with the Happy Planner. The paper down at the bottom is some from Michaels. I've had it for a really long time, so I'm not entirely sure which one, but I'm pretty sure it's from Michaels. Next up is December 7th through the 13th. You can tell that this is definitely my first full week with Happy Planner because it's a lot more decorated. I don't have any stickers right now, and I probably won't buy stickers. I might start designing stickers in the future to sell. It just kind of depends how it works out. But I really enjoy hand drawing everything. You can see like I drew like a washing machine on the 7th, and the whisk and the knife on Wednesday the 9th is really awesome. I really love it. And I just have a really fun time just drawing the pictures, and I think it looks really nice. And the little weird things in the middle there are hydrate trackers, and then the snowman is from the same wrapping paper from the December layout. The snowman paper down at the bottom is from Michaels. The red and the pink that says library, that's from Hobby Lobby. It's a bunch of interesting things, I think, besides what I've pointed out. And there's not much. You can kind of see my general layout is the top row is my things to do that week. The middle row are things like if there's expanded or I need more room. My hydrate tracker, just random information, lists of things that I need to do. And then the bottom is usually my meal plan. Like Tuesdays we go to the library, so it's always like what's due that day. Also, I will write like the movies or television programs I plan to watch that day, why I knit or do housework, just so I can get things done. I like to have multiple things happening at the same time. I can't stand just sitting still, it drives me crazy. Next up, we have the 14th through the 20th of December. If you can see at the very top, like around 18 and 19, like those numbers there, it's kind of brown. I'm a klutz, and while I was decorating it, I managed to spill hot chocolate everywhere, so that's fun. Let's see here. The paper, all the red and white striped paper is from Michaels. The little candies here is also, once again, from wrapping paper. Set up the exact same way as last week. I've got, like, my to-do list at the top, expanded, little things, library, things I watched. I drew this. It's supposed to be a bottle. I don't know. It looks really strange. Interesting things on this. I like the fire. The tea kettle's really cute on the 15th. And just a couple little hand lettering. Like here, this on the 16th, the middle box is "'Tis the season to be jolly," and I thought it was really cute. Here I got really fancy with my hydrates. You can tell I did a horrible job hydrating though. Like the 14th, I only drank like 8 ounces of water. I'm really bad at drinking water, and I thought maybe the hydrate things would help me, but it did for the first week, and then I just kind of petered, as you'll see, as we continue on. Nothing else really to point out here. So we will move on to December 21st through the 27th. This one I wanted to go with as much red and green as possible. I love Christmas. It's my favorite time. I love the colors and the seasons, so the red and green snowflake paper is from Michaels. The red on the 24th and the 25th is some stuff from Joann's that I bought. I can't remember the brand right now. It's upstairs, and I don't really want to go get it. The kitty on the 24th and 25th is also from some wrapping paper. This is the same stickers like from December. The reindeer and the... Sorry, just moved. The reindeer and the Christmas trees are from some gift tags that I just tore out. Interesting things I think on this one is, I don't know, not really. I like the knitting needles on the 22nd. Those are cool. The 26th and the 27th, I was dog sitting for my mother-in-law and my husband's aunt while they were gone. They had a little trip, and so I didn't want to carry my planner with me because I just didn't really feel like taking it all with me, so I just did some journaling on the 26th and 27th, like what was happening. And then I just think the kitty cat's really cute. It looks a lot like my cat, Pasha, when he was a little kitten. He's not a little kitten anymore. He's gigantic. Yes, he is. Then we have the 28th through the 3rd. Happy Planner says that their planner's kind of weird. I've seen other planners do this where the 1st through the 27th was for December, and then this actually starts January. We'll talk about the January calendar page next, but I figured we'd just continue on with this because it made sense. The paper is from Michaels. I think it's the Recollections brand. I don't know. A lot of this stuff is from Michaels. It's their brand that you buy. I like it because it's glittery. I don't know if you can tell that in the picture, but it's really sparkly, and I thought that worked for New Year's Eve, because New Year's Eve you always see really like glittery things. Let's see here, nothing really that important, same setup. Once again, I did the hydrates. Sherlock on the 1st, which was really exciting. I've been waiting a long time for a new Sherlock, so it was great to have one, even if it was one episode we have to wait another year, but if you're a Sherlock fan, you know that thing that, drives you crazy. On the far left, you see it says Crate Daily, yoga 3 times a week, meditate 10 minutes a day, YouTube video weekly, morning pages, keep clean, hydrate and paint more. Those were all my 2016 goals. I thought I'd put them on there. I thought that made sense for this page. Next we have the January calendar page. Once again, it's very basic. The stickers are from... Oh, I forgot. I'll look them up. I bought them at Joann's, but I can't remember the brand. The paper is also from Joann's. And, pretty boring January. Not much happened except Sherlock special on Friday the 1st, and then we had X-Files. I'm a huge X-Files fan. I was so excited when they announced the new ones. It was quite exciting, and so I needed to make sure that got put down, so that's on the 24th and 25th, and I've done more with it later on, as we'll see. Okay, here is January 4th through the 10th. For January, I went with the blue theme. As you noticed, for December, I went more of like Christmassy colors, like kind of traditional Christmas colors. January, I went with blues, because I thought, January is usually really cold and gross, and you don't have all those pretty lights, so it's just kind of depressing, and so, yeah. Let's see here. Once again, same setup. To-dos at the top. The middle is expanded to-dos, hydrates. The bottom is like meal plans and like library stuff and all that information. The paper is actually from a visual arts guide from like the New York School of Art or something like that. It was just this like, I thought the texture was really cool and it was blue, so I just tore that out. And I'll probably use some more of those throughout the rest of my Happy Planner. I really like this. You can see I did a lot of dishes, a lot of kitchen cleaning. I cooked a lot this week. And various other things, and I was just gonna get things ready, and my yoga decisions and all that fun jazz. Yep. Ooh, sorry. Next we have January 11th through the 17th. This week was super depressing. Two of my like all-time favorite British guys died this week. We had David Bowie, who died on the 10th, but I did a little memorial for him on the 11th. You'll see this, the Ziggy Stardust lightning bolt. It says rest in peace, David Bowie, with his birth date and his death date. I was really sad. My husband didn't understand why I was really upset, but. And then, to make matters worse, Alan Rickman, who I am in love with, died like 4 days later, and I was so heartbroken. I love Alan Rickman in every movie he's ever been. He's excellent as Hans Gruber. I liked him in Love Actually, and what was that Mars movie? That space one, Galaxy Quest. And of course, there's Snape. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Snape has always been my favorite character, even when I hated him after reading this sixth book. The sixth book, yeah. After reading the sixth book. I mean, I'm sure I was one of the many people who loathed Snape after the sixth book, but he of course redeemed himself, and there's a whole issue with that, but it doesn't really matter, and so that was really sad, and I was really depressed that week. It was kind of sad, and yeah, and I really felt I needed to do something for both of them in my planner, so, if Alan Rickman's just as Alan Rickman, his birth date. It's got a little wand here, sort of like they do after Dumbledore dies. They have their wands up, like you'd see like people do with oh my goodness, I'm drawing a quick blank. Lighters? Oh my goodness. Nobody smokes anymore. Nobody knows what a frickin' lighter is. And then it says always, because he was Snape and he will always be Snape. Even if they redo it, let's see here, what else is there? Once again, same setup as always. The paper is from Joann's. It's Aqua Damask from their Joann's thingy. I'll look up the actual name. Or no, it's not from Joann's. It's from Michael's. Sorry, I bought the Aqua Damask from Michael's, so it's Regulations brand. Whatever. So I really liked this color. I actually am going to end up using the pink version of it for February, so that's exciting. Yep. Next we have January 18th through the 24th. Didn't do much this week. Once again, same setup. We've got my to-dos at the top, my hydrates down at the bottom. A few things happening. Let's see here. I am starting to work on my own coloring book, so this is just some plans for it on the far right. This is Coloring Book Ideas. Let's see here. Anything interesting? Well, X-Files on the 24th, so I, of course, did, an X with the date and the time that it's happening. And then I just talked about the show and the little bubble there to the left of the X. I'm horrible at directions. We had a big birthday party for a friend of ours. He turned 30. Most of our friends are 30. It's hard to believe. I'm one of the youngest in the groups. Oh, you just got a kitty cat hug. Yeah, I'm one of the youngest in the group, so it'll be a while till I turn 30. So, I think most of us will be 30 this year, and then there's a few of us that we'll do in the next couple years. I'm one of the youngest in the group, so it'll be a couple years from now, but that's exciting. Yep, you notice once again I'm really bad at hydrating. I suck at drinking water. I don't know why, I don't think about drinking water. I just don't think about it. And then, as you can see, I kind of gave up on talking about my water intake for the 25th through the 31st of January. I'm not even sure why, I just decided it wasn't worth it. I'll pick it up again in February, probably. I really need to start drinking more water. Especially because we've been running the heat so much, because it's been kind of cold, and that really dehydrates me, and so, yeah. Once again, there's another X-Files episode on the 25th, so I did something about it. Same setup. To do at the top. Interesting things, or continuation of things, or expansion of things in the middle. Meal plan at the bottom. I didn't watch much. I mostly just watched Gilmore Girls. I got Gilmore Girls, the first season, from the library on Tuesday, so that's pretty much what I spent all week doing. I am excited for the reunion expansion show, or whatever you want to call it, that Netflix is showing, except I don't have Netflix, so I'm not sure how I'm going to watch it, but I've always really liked Gilmore Girls. Don't really have an opinion on who Roy should have stayed with. It's been a long time since I've seen it. It kind of put me in a weird funk the first couple days watching it, because I was remembering a lot of things. Gilmore Girls came out, I was either in 6th or 7th grade when Gilmore Girls came out. So, yeah, that totally dates me. And so, I was kind of remembering some things that I thought was really strange, but yeah, I mean, not much really happened this week. I went frisbee golfing yesterday on the 30th, with a bunch of friends, and that was really fun. I hadn't been in a couple months, so I really, really, really sucked. I chose this, less blue for the last week of January because I thought it was a good transition piece for my more colorful February colors, plus, I just, because last week of January, usually when it starts showing up, especially around here, we've had extremely strange weather in this area. It was 20 degrees and snowing a week ago, and the last 3 days it's been 60 degrees and sunny. I live in the Midwest, so what should I expect? I mean, seriously, this is sort of the roller coaster I signed up for living here. But usually we have, a month of cold weather, then a few random days, but it's been a week of cold weather, a week of warm weather, a week of cold weather, and it's been very hard to plan for, and my plants are starting to bloom. I've got crocuses coming up, and I'm like, you're a couple months early, crocuses, just chill, you'll be fine. So, yep, that's it. I think that's all I have to say. For February, the color scheme will be pinks and reds, your typical Valentine's Day colors. Could I get any more cliche? But whatever, I like it. I like pinks, I like reds, so I thought that'd be fun. Let's see here, what else is there to say? I still haven't decided if I'm going to start doing stickers, since if you noticed I've gotten by through 2 months without needing stickers. I probably won't do them for me, but I would be willing to design some for other people if they wanted to use them, because I think some of my things are really cute. I like my vacuum that I always draw, and the knives and stuff I a lot of times do if I'm cleaning the kitchen, so that's exciting. Yep, well,